Have you ever wondered why so many people get excited about Forex trading, only to lose their money and quit? Most estimates say that around 90% of new traders fail within their first year. They come in with dreams of making quick profits and achieving financial freedom. The charts flash, the prices move, and before they know it, their trading account is wiped out. This isn't because the market is rigged. Making money isn't impossible. It is because trading is a skill. Like any skill, it requires discipline, strategy, the right mindset. Most new traders simply lack these key ingredients. The real culprit is human emotion. Fear, greed. They are the two great destroyers of trading accounts. This is where the game is changing. In 2025, we're at a tipping point. Artificial intelligence, AI, is stepping into the trading arena. Not a magic bullet, but a powerful tool. This guide is the first step in a series to show you, the beginner, how to leverage AI to join successful traders. Welcome to part 1 of your journey. Let's dig deeper into the real reason most traders lose money: their own minds. Your brain is not wired for successful trading, it is wired for survival. When you see a trade moving against you, your brain's fight-or-flight response kicks in. This triggers a flood of cortisol, the stress hormone, which clouds your judgment. You start thinking, what if it keeps going down? I could lose everything. This is fear talking. It compels you to close your trade prematurely, locking in a loss on what could have been a winner. On the other side of the coin, greed. A human might see a perfect setup but hesitate because their last 2 trades were losers. That leads to revenge trading. Bigger, riskier trades without setups, driven by anger and desperation. AI, however, does not have this problem. An AI trading bot has no ego, no fear, no greed. It's a pure logic-driven machine. It doesn't care about the last trade, win or loss. It only cares about current market conditions and whether they match its programmed rules. Think of an AI bot as the perfect trader you wish you could be. It is disciplined, patient, completely unemotional. It never gets tired, never gets scared, never gets greedy. Its only job is to execute a trading strategy with flawless precision, over and over again. Let's make this real. What does a simple AI trading rule actually look like? One classic combination is the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, and the Exponential Moving Average, or EMA. Let's walk through a simple example of a buy rule. First, we use a long-term EMA to determine the overall trend. Next, we wait for the RSI to dip below 30, indicating oversold conditions. So, the complete AI logic for a buy trade is simple. Rule 1 is the current price above the 200 EMA. Rule 2 has the RSI dropped below 30. If both conditions are met, execute a buy order. The bot will continuously scan the market, and when both of these conditions are met simultaneously, it will enter a trade. The bot doesn't need to think or feel, it just checks the boxes. It scans the market 24 hours a day. It doesn't get distracted by news headlines or social media hype. This relentless, unemotional execution is the AI's greatest strength. Consider the emotional roller coaster we discussed earlier. An AI bot completely flattens it. When a trade is in profit, the bot simply exits when the predefined take-profit level is hit. If a trade moves against the position, it executes the stop-loss order at the exact price level you defined. It treats a loss as a simple business expense, not a personal failure. By removing the human element, AI trading bots bring a level of consistency that is nearly impossible to achieve manually. This allows you to focus on improving the strategy itself, rather than trying to control your own unpredictable emotions. This shift in perspective from a frantic trader to a calm portfolio manager is one of the most profound benefits of using AI. With modern programming languages like Python, a beginner can piece together a functional trading script. This simplified example shows an AI bot is not a magical black box. It's a logical set of instructions that automates a well-defined trading strategy. When you compare manual trading to AI trading, the differences are pretty stark, especially when it comes to time, mental energy, consistency. A manual trader has to be at their trading desk to find and execute trades. This often means waking up at odd hours to catch the London market open or the New York market open. They stare at charts for hours waiting for a specific setup to appear. It's time-consuming and mentally draining. Constant focus leads to fatigue, and a tired trader makes mistakes and emotional decisions. An AI trading bot is like the ultimate employee. It runs 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and never asks for a break, a vacation, or a paycheck. Program the strategy, deploy to a server, and it operates on its own. It can monitor dozens of currency pairs at once, something a human can't do effectively. That frees up your time and your mental capital. Instead of being glued to your screen, you can research and develop strategies, analyze your bot's performance, or simply live your life. The bot handles the tedious execution. Consistency is the biggest advantage of AI trading. A human might see a perfect setup, but hesitate because their last 2 trades were losers. Fear of loss makes them miss winners. Or they might jump into imperfect trades out of impatience. Small deviations add up over time, destroying the strategy's statistical edge. Randomness and inconsistency follow, making it hard to know if the strategy works. An AI bot eliminates that problem. It's a machine of pure discipline. If trade conditions are met, it executes 100% of the time. If one condition isn't met, it won't execute 100% of the time. No hesitation, no impatience, no second guessing. That unwavering consistency shows the true performance of your strategy. It gives you clean data to systematically improve. In the end, the bot removes the weakest link, the undisciplined human mind. This not only frees up your personal time, but also allows you to scale your trading in a way that's just impossible for a manual trader. Furthermore, AI bots are masters of data processing. They can analyze decades of historical price data in minutes, a process known as backtesting, to validate a strategy's potential profitability before risking a single dollar of real money. Another powerful benefit is the elimination of emotional decision-making. AI bots operate purely on logic and pre-programmed rules, shielding your capital from the destructive impulses of fear and greed. This leads to a less stressful trading experience and more objective results. You are no longer riding the emotional highs and lows of every trade. Instead, you can step back and act like a manager, monitoring the performance of your automated systems and making strategic adjustments based on data, not feelings. This shift in perspective from a frantic trader to a calm portfolio manager is, honestly, one of the most profound benefits of using AI. You might think building an AI trading bot requires a team of Google engineers. In reality, the barrier to entry has become surprisingly low. The bot handles the full lifecycle from entry to exit without human intervention. This simplified example shows an AI bot is not a magical black box. It's a logical set of instructions written in code that automates a well-defined trading strategy. With modern programming languages like Python and its powerful libraries, a beginner can piece together a functional trading script with just a bit of learning and dedication. Embracing AI in Forex trading offers a treasure trove of benefits that can fundamentally change your approach to the markets. The most obvious advantage is automation, consistency. The ability to have a strategy executed flawlessly 24/7 across multiple markets is a game changer. This not only frees up your personal time but also allows you to scale your trading in a way that's just impossible for a manual trader. Furthermore, AI bots are masters of data processing. They can analyze decades of historical price data in minutes to validate a strategy's potential profitability before risking real money. Another powerful benefit is the elimination of emotional decision-making. AI bots operate purely on logic and pre-programmed rules, shielding your capital from the destructive impulses of fear and greed. This leads to a less stressful trading experience and more objective results. You are no longer riding the emotional highs and lows of every trade. Instead, you can step back and act like a manager, monitoring the performance of your automated systems and making strategic adjustments based on data, not feelings. However, it is crucial to understand that AI trading is not a risk-free path to riches. It is a double-edged sword, and ignoring the risks can be catastrophic. One of the biggest dangers is over-optimization. This is when a trader fine-tunes a bot's parameters to fit historical data so perfectly that it looks incredibly profitable in backtests. However, the bot has essentially just memorized the past. It hasn't learned a robust strategy. When deployed in the live market, which is always changing, the over-optimized bot fails miserably. It's like a student who memorizes the answers to last year's test but doesn't understand the subject matter. The other major risk comes from what are known as black swan events. These are rare, unpredictable, and high-impact market events like a surprise central bank announcement or a sudden geopolitical crisis. An AI bot is only as good as the data it was trained on and the rules it was given. It cannot reason or adapt to a situation it has never seen before. A sudden massive spike in volatility could cause a bot to malfunction or execute trades at terrible prices, leading to significant losses. This is why human oversight is still essential. You can't just turn on a bot and forget about it for a year. You must monitor its performance and be prepared to intervene if the market environment changes drastically. Always remember, you are not a gambler, you are a risk manager. The most brilliant AI strategy in the world will ultimately fail if you do not have proper risk management rules in place. We've covered a lot today. We started with the harsh truth that most new traders fail, not because they aren't smart, but because they can't control their emotions. We then introduced the solution for the modern era, the AI trading bot, an unemotional, disciplined machine that becomes your perfect trading partner, executing your strategy with flawless precision. We demystified what an AI bot is by looking at a simple strategy using the RSI and EMA indicators. AI trading isn't a black box. It's a logical set of instructions that automates your plan. We compared the exhausting life of a manual trader with the freedom and consistency of AI automation. And we emphasized the critical role of risk management. This essay is just the first step. You now understand why AI matters in Forex. But before you build or use a bot, you must understand the environment it operates in. Get ready for part 2. We'll cover the absolute basics of the Forex market. Stay tuned, your real education is about to begin.